You've heard the hype about flying taxis, but what if they're not as safe as they seem? A hidden flaw in Lilium's design could turn your dream ride into a nightmare. Stay tuned. We'll uncover this dangerous glitch and show you why it might be better to stay on the ground.
Lilium Air Mobility claims their electric air taxis are the future of transportation. But a recent discovery has revealed a major glitch that could put passengers at risk. Is this a minor setback, or is it a sign that we're not ready for flying taxis yet?
Lilium, a German aerospace company, is one of the leading contenders in the race to develop flying taxis. Their vision is bold: to create a network of electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft that can whisk passengers from rooftop to rooftop, bypassing traffic and revolutionizing urban transportation. Their Lilium jet prototype has made impressive strides, showcasing the potential of this new technology. But behind the sleek design and futuristic promises lies a hidden danger that could send these flying taxis plummeting to the ground.
The issue lies in Lilium's unique propulsion system. Unlike traditional aircraft, which use a few large propellers, the Lilium jet relies on 36 small, electric ducted fans. These fans are embedded in the wings and can be tilted to provide both lift and thrust. This innovative design allows for vertical takeoff and landing, as well as efficient cruising at high speeds. However, it also creates a critical vulnerability.
Recent tests have revealed that if just one of these ducted fans fails, it can trigger a catastrophic chain reaction. The failure of one fan can cause an imbalance in the aircraft, leading to a loss of control. And because the fans are so close together, the damage can quickly spread to other fans, causing a domino effect that could lead to a complete systems failure.
This isn't just a theoretical risk. In 2020, a Lilium prototype crashed during a test flight in Germany. While the company claims the crash was due to human error, some experts believe that a ducted fan failure may have been a contributing factor. This incident has raised serious concerns about the safety of Lilium's technology and the potential risks it poses to passengers.
But the risks don't stop there. Even if Lilium can solve the ducted fan issue, there are other potential dangers lurking beneath the surface. For example, the batteries that power these electric aircraft are prone to overheating and fire. A battery fire in mid-air could have disastrous consequences, potentially leading to a crash landing or even an explosion. Another concern is the complexity of the software that controls these aircraft. With so many moving parts and intricate systems, there's always the risk of a software glitch causing a malfunction. And as we've seen with other autonomous vehicles, software errors can be difficult to predict and even more difficult to fix. The potential dangers of flying taxis extend beyond the technical issues. There are also significant regulatory and logistical hurdles that need to be overcome before these vehicles can become a reality.
One of the biggest challenges is airspace management. With thousands of flying taxis potentially taking to the skies, we need a robust air traffic control system to ensure that they don't collide with each other, with other aircraft, or with buildings and other obstacles. This requires sophisticated software, clear regulations, and a high level of coordination between different airspace users.
Another challenge is noise pollution. Flying taxis are inherently noisy, and their constant buzzing could be a major nuisance for people living and working in urban areas. This could lead to complaints, lawsuits, and even restrictions on where and when these vehicles can operate. Additionally, there are concerns about the environmental impact of flying taxis. While they are touted as being more environmentally friendly than traditional helicopters, they still require a significant amount of energy to operate. The production of batteries and the electricity used to charge them could also contribute to carbon emissions, offsetting some of the environmental benefits.
Furthermore, there's the issue of affordability and accessibility. Flying taxis are likely to be expensive, at least initially, making them inaccessible to most people. This could create a new form of inequality, where only the wealthy can afford to bypass traffic and enjoy the convenience of aerial transportation.
Finally, there's the question of public acceptance. Many people are still skeptical about the safety and reliability of flying taxis. The fear of accidents, malfunctions, and terrorism could deter many potential passengers from embracing this new mode of transportation.
All of these challenges need to be addressed before flying taxis can become a viable and widespread option. It's a complex undertaking that requires collaboration between governments, regulators, manufacturers, and the public.
Even with the most advanced technology and strict regulations, the human factor remains a wild card. People make mistakes, get distracted, and sometimes even act recklessly. And when it comes to flying cars, these human errors can have disastrous consequences.
Imagine a scenario where a stressed-out commuter, late for a meeting, decides to take a shortcut through a crowded airspace, or a teenager, eager to impress their friends, attempts a risky maneuver in their flying car. These are not far-fetched scenarios. They are real possibilities that could lead to accidents and injuries. Furthermore, the psychological impact of flying cars cannot be ignored. The fear of heights, the anxiety of navigating a three-dimensional space, and the stress of operating a complex vehicle could all take a toll on drivers and passengers. This could lead to panic, irrational decisions, and potentially dangerous situations.
Another aspect to consider is the potential for air rage. Road rage is already a serious problem, and it's easy to imagine how it could escalate in the skies. A minor disagreement over right-of-way could quickly turn into a dangerous confrontation, with both parties putting their lives and the lives of others at risk. Even the best-trained pilots can make mistakes, especially when faced with unexpected situations. A sudden mechanical failure, a bird strike, or a sudden change in weather could all lead to panic and poor decision-making. And in a crowded airspace, even a small mistake could have a ripple effect, causing a chain reaction of accidents. The development of flying cars has attracted billions of dollars in investment. Companies like Lilium, Joby Aviation, and Archer Aviation are all vying for a piece of the pie, promising to revolutionize transportation and create a new multi-billion-dollar industry.
But is this a realistic vision? Or are we witnessing a classic tech bubble? The challenges we've discussed so far paint a sobering picture. The technical hurdles, regulatory obstacles, safety concerns, and infrastructure requirements are all significant roadblocks that could slow down or even derail the development of flying cars.
Moreover, the economic viability of flying taxis is still uncertain. Will people be willing to pay a premium for this mode of transportation? Will it be cheaper and more efficient than existing options like helicopters and traditional taxis? These questions remain unanswered, and the financial risks for investors are substantial. If flying car companies fail to deliver on their promises, or if accidents and setbacks erode public confidence, the entire industry could collapse, leaving investors with nothing but empty pockets and broken dreams. This could have a ripple effect on the broader economy, affecting jobs, supply chains, and technological innovation. On the other hand, if flying cars do become a reality, they could have a profound impact on our cities and our way of life. They could alleviate traffic congestion, reduce commute times, and provide access to remote areas. They could also create new jobs and stimulate economic growth.
But the road to this future is paved with uncertainty. The economic risks are high, and the potential rewards are still unclear. Only time will tell whether flying cars are a dream worth pursuing or a bubble waiting to burst.
The dream of flying cars is undeniably alluring. The idea of soaring above traffic jams and reaching our destinations in minutes sounds like something straight out of a science fiction novel. But as we've seen, the reality of flying cars is much more complex and nuanced than the glossy marketing campaigns would have us believe. We need to approach this technology with a healthy dose of skepticism and a clear understanding of the risks involved. Flying cars are not a silver bullet solution to our transportation woes. They come with their own set of challenges, dangers, and uncertainties. Instead of blindly embracing the hype, we need to ask tough questions and demand answers. We need to hold manufacturers accountable for safety and reliability. We need to push for clear regulations and robust infrastructure. And we need to have honest conversations about the potential impact of this technology on our society, our environment, and our economy.
Perhaps flying cars will eventually become a common sight in our skies, revolutionizing transportation as we know it. But for now, it's important to keep our feet on the ground and our expectations in check. The future of flying cars is still uncertain, and the road ahead is likely to be bumpy.
So, the next time you hear about a flying car breakthrough, remember the challenges we've discussed today. Remember the potential for accidents, the regulatory hurdles, the environmental impact, and the economic risks. And ask yourself, is the dream of flying cars worth the potential nightmare?
If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Inception AI for more in-depth explorations of the latest technological advancements and their impact on our lives. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and keep your eyes on the skies.